Doing good.
High.
It is a little high. If you want, you can move to the back. Looks really good, sweetheart. Sponging on the first gray layer on the mausoleum. Then we'll move to a lighter gray. You know, working in the shade, trying to avoid the sun. Looks great. I'll get the tall ones. Here, wait, no, come over here. Stay in the shade. You can go in the back. There you go. We'll work on the sunny part when the sun moves. There you go. That's great, sweetie. Careful not to drip the paint. There you go. Okay, so here's Mausoleum build. As you can see, we got the gate together. So I'm just kind of playing around, making sure that's how I want it to look. If I close it up like this, we're going to put it on hinges. Once I paint it, let me step back. There you go, so you can kind of see. Then I'm gonna spray it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hinge it in there and make sure it works. I haven't done something like this in a while, probably about 8 years since we made the cemetery fence. So I'm gonna spray the heck out of this, get this all blackened up for the mausoleum. There we go. Okay, haunters, let's give you guys a little update. We've been adding and building and putting more stuff out in the haunt. Kind of getting our little bits and pieces here and there. So I have my witch scene set up. Looks great at night. Kind of just draped my witch parts in a PVC frame. Added my pumpkins. The lights are on, but you can't really see it. So I'll do this again at night in a minute. But I've got a light inside the cauldron. I got the coals lit up on the bottom. And so she's all done. I fixed 3 more of my spooky trees. So they're all painted and kind of framing the witch together. Got more pumpkins down there. Added a few more things. Like I found some of the skulls. Zombie hands. There's another skull down here by the tombstone. And then we're going to put webbing on the fence. I hope to find some more dead branches. I got some branches, like one big branch we found on the side of the road. Ronan did, and we pulled the leaves off, and then we added that. I'd love to get some more. I'll see if we can find some. But I really wanted to show you guys, besides all this, is the finished mausoleum. So ignore my messy garage. Come this way, and we got the spider webbing up. It looks great at night. And here's those other spooky trees. There's one over there. I gotta fix that webbing. So here is the finished mausoleum. And I had to wait for the sun to get on the other side so it's not blasting into my face. So there it is. All done. I just threw those down there. I don't think I'm going to keep them there, but the leaves kind of framing at the bottom nicely. And so I have a hanging ghost inside, and I ordered a Fright Props motor. I hope it gets here by Halloween. They said it would, but I hope to do a crank ghost prop inside there. For now, I just have the ghost kind of hanging. It's all ready for the motor. I just have to get the motor. So I hope that comes through. I don't have the gargoyles. These little gargoyles are so cool. I love them. Got those at Spirit this year. I don't normally do that, but couldn't resist. The light actually is flickering, which is awesome. And then this is red. So when you flick them on with the battery, then they come on. I'm not gonna do that until Halloween, or maybe a couple nights just for fun. But yeah, that's the additions for the mausoleum. Other than that, everything is done. I really like it. I really do. It reminds me a lot of Haunted Mansion. You know, those tiny little mausoleums that are in there. And I love the crane. And like I said, I'm a big Sleepy Hollow fan, so that makes me happy. And yeah, so that is all for the mausoleum. And like I said, I'm gonna put some more webbing over there and a bunch of other stuff. So funny, I was going to connect this webbing, and then I was over by this real tree, my big alder here, and there was a gigantic spider up in there, and I just changed my mind. I left, I vacated the place, and I said I'll do that another time. So a real spider tried to attack me. So anyway, that's what we've got. I'm waiting for the boys to get back from Kung Fu, and then we're gonna drag out some more of the pumpkins and miscellaneous props, and then we're gonna put them out in the graveyard. And then I'm almost done with the Goosebump books, and they're gonna be over here with the monsters that frame them. I'm working on the werewolves this morning. And so everything's coming together. It's just kind of odds and ends right now. And so I will shoot this at night. A bird just landed on the tree, that's funny. I'll shoot this at night so you can see it. And it looks so much better with all the color all over it, with the lights and everything. See, the lights are on right now, but we have them on a timer. But when it gets dark enough, then you really can enjoy it. Okay guys, that's it for now. I will video very soon. Okay, I think the timing is good. It is just about with the sun gone down. Then it gets a little too dark. But you can see, I turned the little gargoyles on for you guys. And you can see the full mausoleum all lit up. I just mounted the black light in there. Let me see if I can turn the ghost. There we go. He pops up pretty good. Oh yeah. I gotta fire an ice light on him. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that on it or not. But that looks pretty good. Pretty good. And the rest of my lights aren't on. I don't know why. I have to go figure that out. But I did want to show you guys the mausoleum. And this half of the haunt's all lit up. Ooh, let's focus. There we go. You can kind of see the trees and see the spiders. And I got my porch light off. And you can kind of see the spiders on the house. It has to be a little darker for this revolving light to work. And I got the spiders up here. And so let me see if I can move this way. Show you the witch. Yeah. That looks pretty good. I have other lights that help with this. I gotta figure out what's going on with that. Oh, I think it's just the timer. But you can see her. And that light in the cauldron works pretty good. And I think I'm going to put the small fogger in the cauldron. I think that would be nice. And then I'll put the bigger fogger over in the corner like I normally do. And fog up the cemetery. Okay, let me figure out what's going on with those lights. And I will catch you a little bit later. There we go. the other half of the haunt wasn't timed right. So now we have all the lights, except for the tiny lights that I have, like for the tombstones in the front here. So yeah, it looks good. Looks really good. That's my neighbor's porch light over there. It'll turn off in a few minutes and it'll look even better. And oh, hey, check it out. There it is. Let me see if I can zoom in. Ooh, there's a crescent moon up there. Really pretty. I don't know what it's going to be this Halloween, if we're going to have a full moon or any moon. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, here we go. So let me show you the witch scene. Here we go. There's the witch scene. Focus. There we go. Might need more light on her face. I think the light in the cauldron kind of tipped. Oh. And here's Amazon. Hang on one second. There we go. I turned the light more up on the witch's face, and that looks so much better. Okay, alright. Well, I thought that was my Fright prop motor, but it wasn't. It was something for hubby, so boo! Anyway, I had to deal with the Amazon delivery. Let me go back to what I was doing. Let me walk around, and then I'll show you the haunt from the street. Man, I don't get that motor. Ugh. I'll get it. I have faith. I have faith. Okay, where was I? Okay, let's focus. There we go. Okay, so I got the other half of the lights on, and everything looks very, very good. Alrighty, pumpkins, and we got the witches scene here with the trees. Zoom in. There we go. Yep. We just need some finer little lights. I gotta put another light on the tree here. And I got my cute little pumpkins down here. So I think with a few more lights, this will light up much, much better. And of course, the pumpkins will have their own little lights in them too. I got all the battery tea lights I gotta fill. It's one of the things that the boys do. They fill up the lights with the batteries, fresh batteries. Yeah, anyway, there we go. Looks really, really cool. Alright guys, we're gonna do more updates soon. I got a couple little projects still to come, and then after that I will show you. Alright guys, stay safe. Hey hunters! Okay, so we've got a lot of paint jobs going on out here. I am reviving my corn stalks that I made years ago. I'm just basically hitting them with some spray paint, trying to fix up our paper mache jobs on the leaves. And I got the corn down here, which I made years and years ago. Just spray painted the back, and then it's like a water bottle. I think I showed you guys how I made these. Paper mache'd around for the leaf part, and then this is actually cardboard. You know, variegated cardboard. When you peel off the top layer, you get the bumpy side, and I always thought it looked like corn, and so I hot glued this down on the plastic water bottle and then painted it yellow. So I've got different corn types here. I got more of them, but I just thought I'd do 4 right now. And then I just kind of attach them right here on the stalk so it looks like it's old corn. And then the tops I have in a bag I'll find in a minute. But I've got, you know, half a dozen poles or so corn stalks that I'm going to set up behind the hay bale that I've got over here. So here's the old hay bale. It's kind of dilapidated. I got to take this thing off. It's just been stored here. The boys use it for their bow and arrow play during the year, and then I just store it when they're not using it and pull it out for the pumpkin patch that we'll use. Here's the rest of the stalks, but those are kind of messed up, so I have to fix those another time. Anyway, I'm going to finish this up. Then I'm going to set up the pumpkin patch with the corn stalks. And then over here, I finally finished the Goosebump books. Okay, it's really bright, so you can't see this spine of the book really well, but you can see the other one, I think. Let me walk over here. And here is the werewolf book. It's all done. Really, really, really fast paint job. Super fast. And then I did the spine. So it's got the Apple Fiction logo, and it's got the title, and then the little markings down below. So that one's all done. The other one looks the same, except obviously the title's changed. So these are ready to go out. I can't wait. Spider webs on them already. Alright, I'll clean that off. And then I just repainted the bases all black so they can't see it, and then I'll have my sandbags behind them. And I'm gonna have to shim some of them up because my driveway is a little slanted. And so Draken was out here earlier on his break for school, and he helped me paint this. Hubby put this together for me last night. This is a tiny little shelf cabinet. It's got holes in the back so my cables can go through. And this is to hide my projector and my computer, or whatever I use to connect the Singing Pumpkin DVD to project it on the Singing Pumpkins that I sometimes use. Not every year, but we'll use them this year in the pumpkin patch. So anyway, that's what we've been up to. It's super dry today, so I'm out watering my trees, hoping that they don't die. And my husband put this out. We have a nasty nest of yellow jackets right over there, which is where my spooky trees are. So I had a heck of a time getting them down. And I have another like 3 or 4 of them, but I don't think I'm gonna get to them. I think I have what I have out there, and I'm just gonna keep it that way. Kind of running out of time anyway, but that nest is like right there, and every time you go over there, they come coming out and attacking you. So we'll just leave them be until I can take care of that nest. But anyway, that's what we've got. So more updates soon. Hey hunters, we got our hay bale all propped up on our dolly, and we're gonna make the pumpkin patch. But I discovered something, so I'm gonna show the boys real quick. I started moving the gravestones and lifted this one up, so I wanted to show the boys something. Okay, so what's that down there? Hiding underneath the tombstone.
Snake.
Yeah, it's a snake, all right. You guys want to touch it? I don't think so. I think it's just kind of sleeping. Here.
No, let's get our gloves first.
Here, let's see. I don't think he's... Oh no, he's awake. He's just sleeping.
No, don't touch it. I don't want it to slither in. No slithering in.
Well, he's got to move though. You want to pick him up?
Yeah. He's going. Eventually.
Where is he going?
Come on, go faster.
Come on, buddy. Where do you think you're going?
He's trying to go in there.
Oh, he's... he's going...
Ah.
Whoa.
Oh, he's a good G.
Whoa, he just went down in the ground.
Got in. Goodbye.
You know what? I think there was more than one. I think there was 2. Because that was a lot of snake, and that one just went down in the ground real fast. That was pretty cool. I don't think they were little red racers, but I'm not sure. They must be little red racers, because we see those quite often. But yeah, that was cool. Alright, anyways, let's move these tombstones, and I think we're going to put the pumpkin patch right here. Open it up. Ooh, careful.
Sorry. It's heavy. Yeah. I got it. Yes.
What is it? What is it?
What is it? Something. I can't tell what that is.
Well, it's heavy, whatever it is.
I can't tell what it is.
I'll tell you what it is. It is a motor. Isn't that awesome?
Oh, that's
Here, open up most stuff. See what else is in the box.
Yours and everything.
Okay.
How is this supposed to make me happy?
Okay, let me show you.
Is this for me?
Look at that. What does that say?
Bright ideas.
Mm-hmm. This is my Fright Pop motor. It's a beautiful thing. Plug. And that, where's that little box? There it is. controller for the motor. This is for our crank ghost for the mausoleum. Yay! It came! So exciting. We're gonna rig it up tonight. I'll teach you how to do that, okay?
Yeah, well, not right now.
Cool.
Because we are doing a movie.
Well, yeah, huh?
Hmm?
Say, I'm excited.
I am excited.
And we got the crank ghost working. Hubby actually did it while I was at work, so thank you. It was pretty simple. I've got the motor and the mechanism going, and I'll show you the inside up here. Hopefully it'll focus. Yeah, it's a little dark for you guys to see, but anyway, it looks great. Very simple, very easy. I just had to cut a cross beam with the hooks, and then just the fishing line, and then it just got the ghost going. I love it. Kind of changes a little bit as it goes, and I think the black light, I think it's strong enough. I could have doused the fabric a little more to make it light up some more, but I think that'll work great. So, yay! Really cool. Love it. Love the crank ghost. I'll try to do another video at another time to show you the mechanism in the daylight. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys. Alright, we got a lot of stuff on this video. I'm going to do one more thing, and then I will wrap it up and give you guys an update. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to show you guys before I cut this video off is here's the praying mantis. He's in parts because he's lying down, and he's drying right now because I just painted him. But he is all assembled and ready. I've already mounted him up on top of the book, and he works great. So I just need to touch him up a little bit. There's a little bit of clay that's drying. And then he will probably go up last because he's just foam, so I don't want him to break. We're supposed to have a couple days of some pretty decent wind. As you can see out in my backyard, the leaves and the branches are starting to stir pretty good, and it's supposed to get windy for a couple days, so we're gonna wait to put the books out, and then we can put them out safely so they don't get destroyed. And so he was mounted back here on the back of the book. I have some brackets, so the rebar goes through here, and then he's mounted on top of the rebar, and then he's really tall. He's as tall as the book, and then one of his arms reaches over the top of the book, and the rest of them kind of go to the side, so it looks like he's crawling over like the big insect that he is. So it's pretty cool. All right, so now the answer to our little quiz. What are the wrappings? If you didn't watch our last video, I asked everyone if they could guess what the mummy wrappings are. And so I asked the boys too, and they right away, when I said it was something we used when you were little, they got it. So the answer is cloth diapers, specifically organic cloth diapers. So that's one of the reasons why it's shredding so good, is that these were well loved and well used for many years, and they're deteriorating and coming apart, and they're perfect for the mummy wrapping. So congrats to whoever guessed it correctly. Good for you. I love this stuff because I hung on to it thinking that it would work out perfectly, and they do. Matter of fact, I think we're going to wrap another skeleton and have a second mummy if we have time. So anyway, that's the answer. I'm going to wrap this one up. We'll have another update soon, probably in a couple days. We're going to wait for that wind to pass the Bay Area, and then we're going to go ahead and finish this haunt up and make sure everything is set up right. Okay guys, happy haunting!